naked picture there. Alright, here we are. Hello everyone. Welcome to the show.
What do we got going on this week? Some wrestling? Some wrestling?
Some wrestling. You have a run sheet, dude. That's what your run sheet's for,
Where's
dude.
my run sheet?
It's right on that box in my house. It's that box right there.
Alright.
Alright, here we are. Try not to make any noise with your chair at my house. Alright, let's see here. Welcome to the show. This is our wrestling show for the week. We're going to cover some Raw, Smackdown, NXT, and we're going to have a preview for Elimination Chamber. But first, let's just plug some shit. Go to our YouTube page, Breakroom BS, and subscribe to it. Do you subscribe now, or else we'll kill you. We'll find you and kill you. And then there's links to our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and SoundCloud on there. So all that shit's on there. So go to our YouTube page and subscribe. Do that.
Alright. Wrestling news.
There isn't much. I don't really have much at all.
How much wrestling news could there possibly be besides some rumors and innuendos?
It's all rumors and innuendo, really.
Oh boy, I love innuendos.
But they're innuendos.
Innuendos. Innuendos.
But there's
see what I did there?
Enzo Amore rapes people. So that's just rumor and innuendo too. But I mean, most of it is just like, there is a lot of stuff. I just don't put most of it on here. But I fucked that up. What's that say?
CM Punch.
CM Punch had a...
Dude, that would have been a way cooler name for him.
Yeah, it would have been. CM Punch had several Twitter exchanges with the Young Bucks.
Oh, the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
Who are they, Dave?
They're a very, very famous tag team on the Indies. They're in the Bullet Club. They've been in the Bullet Club for like years.
Okay.
He said the Twitter exchanges with the Young Bucks, joking and teasing he could be appearing at the Young Bucks Cody Rhodes All-In show in September. All this means nothing to Gable, so let's go ahead and explain it.
Learn me some stuff.
So Cody Rhodes used to be in WWE as Stardust. You know that?
Yes. He
left WWE and went on the indie scene. He is the leader of the Bullet Club now, and he became really big on the indies. So he kind of made a name for himself there. And he's in the Bullet Club with the Young Bucks, and he announced that they're going to have an independent show that's going to be in a big fucking like arena, like a WB show, like a 16,000 seat show for an indie show, which is crazy.
Shit.
Because indie shows normally pull in like a few hundred or a few thousand people, so it's a pretty big deal to do it. And he's trying to get a bunch of big names. And CM Punk has been talking online that like the last thing I think he said, he was like, people keep asking me, am I going to be at the Young Bucks show? And he goes and he puts like half in, like because it's called All In.
Yeah.
So he's been making like kind of comments that he might be there, which it's rumored it might be in Chicago as well, which is Punk's hometown. Mm-hmm. So if just him being there, they'll sell it out. So I think he's going to end up going.
That sounds dope.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. What else do we have here? There are rumors and innuendo that WWE may be turning Reigns heel at Mania.
That'd be cool.
Probably
won't happen.
2 years too late, but it'd be cool.
I mean, I just started watching Siniskin off my back.
You're like, I didn't suffer for 2 years, Dave, you chump. The reason Rollins was booked so strongly in the Gauntlet match, which we're going to discuss, is because if they turn Reigns heel, Rollins can be a really strong babyface for him to have a program with after Mania. So people are saying that's why Rollins was like in there for so long and made him look so good, is to build him up for when he feuds with Reigns. I don't think they're going to turn him heel.
So they think Rollins is going to feud with Reigns, and
after
Rollins will be a
heel.
babyface, and then Reigns be a heel.
You nailed it. You said everything right.
I just want to make sure I understood it all.
You understand
the terminology, all that.
This is not only did you understand it, you said things right too.
I said it right.
This is doubly impressive.
I did the thing.
This is impressive.
I did the thing.
He did it. That's all the news we really got. You have anything to report?
You
were wrestling with your dick last night.
Is that brand split like official, or not the brand split? The pay-per-view thing official now?
That is official. Yeah,
that is official. That they were going to be combined brand.
Yep,
things.
Dual brand pay-per-views. They rescheduled a bunch of their shit. They canceled I think 2 or 3 pay-per-views they had advertised for this year. And they moved some other ones around and stuff, so they're only going to have 12 pay-per-views now.
Dude, some of those pay-per-views have some very generic-ass sounding names. Like Fastlane, for example. Generic as fuck.
You know where I went to? I went to WWE Roadblock a year ago.
Dude, it sounds so dumb.
Dude, they made a pay-per-view called Great Balls of Fire.
I think...
Think about that.
It sounds really, really ridiculous.
It's stupid.
I think the lowest I can get on the pool without it being too bad is Backlash. Yeah. But Backlash is older, though.
And Backlash also makes sense whenever it first came out, because when Backlash first came out, it was a pay-per-view after WrestleMania. So the idea was like it's the backlash from WrestleMania. So it was logical, but then like let's just move it wherever we want.
Now there's like generic ass terms and all that shit.
I mean, even some of them like Money in the Bank obviously makes sense because it's a Money in the Bank match.
I wish I could pull up a list of some of them because I was counting them. I'm like, that sounds dumb. That sounds like a Walmart brand pay-per-view.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Well, that's all. Let's go into Raw. We're gonna go into Raw from when? What was Raw? What was that fucking the 20 something? No, it was the 18th, right?
Yeah, it was in the teens.
Yeah, something teen. We're gonna cover Raw from days ago.
Yes.
Are you pulling up a calendar?
No, you're
useless.
I'm pulling up my Raw notes. Is that fine?
I wish I had a calendar on my laptop here. Oh, weird. Oh, it's the Raw from February 19th. We did it.
The teens.
Yeah, so let's go. Let's start with some Raw notes. So the first thing I have here is I thought the Gauntlet match was a really cool way to start the show. And I just like the idea of a Gauntlet match with all the top guys in it. Because normally any Gauntlet match I've ever seen is like a bunch of mid-carders. Or like one top guy versus a bunch of just like mid-carders.
Yeah, there was some high stakes on this one.
Yeah, there was lots of guys. And also my next note, it says
There weren't stakes though.
No, nothing was really.
No, that's why I was confused, and I was kind of like not fully. I don't want to say I didn't like it because I liked what I was watching, but like I wasn't like emotionally like, oh my god, what's gonna happen?
Well, this is the issue with them planning their booking week to week. If they were smart, they would have saved the like come in last stipulation for this one. If you win the Gauntlet match, you get to be the last guy in the match. That's what they should have done, but they already did it because they don't plan ahead really normally. My next note says that I hate Reigns and want him to fall to his death somewhere. So there's that.
Yeah. Did you notice that you're not a fan of the suicide dives, huh? No. I know. I wanted to bring up how Rollins just did back to back. Like he dove out of the ring and then immediately after ran back in the ring and did the exact same thing. It looks so silly to me.
He's done it 3 times. He's gone and done a dive, ran back in, done a dive, ran back in, and did a third one. He's done it 3 times.
Because like every time, when they do it, the announcer would be like, "Oh, some high stakes diving out of there." Like, if it's such a fucking hard thing to do,
how do you get right back up?
Why are they doing it 3 times in a row?
You're not wrong. It doesn't make much sense to me. It doesn't make much sense.
Let's see, and then Rollins ends up. Can I move on?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
You know what I hate? This makes me really mad. I fucking hate when someone does a devastating move to someone else, right? Mm-hmm. The guy takes that move and just no-sells it and does something else. Example. Rollins buckle bombs Reigns into the corner, right?
Okay.
Reigns just runs out and Superman punches him. I'm like...
At least sell the injury a little more.
And then he falls out. I'm like, he just gave you a buckle bomb. Why can you do a finishing move right now? That shit, I know, dude. And it's not just them. That shit happens all the time, and it just annoys me. I think that's. Let me see. Yeah, that's all I have for that.
Rollins ends up beating Reigns, and Rollins progresses, progresses to fight. Who came out next? Cena. Dude,
I get really angry now when I see Cena. I get more and more mad just because he keeps taking up like real estate for other people.
I think the most irritating thing for me watching him is just him always whining about I need my way to WrestleMania. It's like, dude, you're John Cena. You're going to WrestleMania. Yeah. Calm down, bro.
I think he'll make it. I liked how Rollins attacked Cena as soon as he got in the ring. That was kind of cool. Like he just jumped right on him. It made sense. It's smart. I thought that was a cool little thing.
I really enjoyed like all of Rollins in this match.
Yeah,
Rollins did a good job. Well, except for the stupidity of that double suicide dive. But
the only thing that kind of annoyed me about the Rollins part of the match was that I thought it was kind of stupid that Cena comes out. It's not even that far into the Cena part, and dude, Rollins is selling like he's so exhausted he's going to pass out and he can't even move or get up yet. And I'm like, dude, like you've been out here for 30 minutes. Yeah. I get it. You've just fought Reigns, but I'm like, you're acting like you just went through 3 or 4 guys and you can't even move. It just seemed like he was selling too much too soon to me. I don't know.
15 minutes, right?
Wait, was that?
Because my shortened version.
Was it really that shortened?
I mean, every time they made an announcement for how long the match has been going on for, I check my my little buffer bar at the bottom.
Yeah,
and it'd be about half the time roughly.
I think the notes I'm about to have about the Cena match is going to let me know how much of it you really saw. If you saw the whole thing. They almost had me convinced. Do you remember the part when they were on the outside and Cena ran at Rollins and Rollins threw Cena to the steps and they almost got double counted out?
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah,
if you would have asked me more fresher coming out of that, I would have remembered. But
I honestly,
can't
they had me thinking it might be a double count out. I was like, holy shit! I was like, oh my god, but they didn't.
that doesn't sound familiar, so they may have cut
that. These things you probably saw. I doubt they cut these things out. Okay, Rollins doing Cena's move when Rollins caught Cena, right?
The attitude stunner,
dude.
Is that what?
No. That was a cool move. Though. That was when Cena had him up and just dropped him and did the stunner. Yeah. Cena gave him a stunner. You're talking about that, right?
No. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Yeah. I'm getting ahead of myself. I think.
Yeah. But like whenever, well, okay, this is something Cena always does. The guy will do a crossbody. Cena catches him. He'll fall down, roll through, pick him up, and throw him on his shoulders. Fucking Rollins did that to Cena.
Yeah, I remember watching this. I wanted to take a note. I thought I took a note of it. I guess not.
Dude, when he did that, I was like, I thought it was. I'm like, I was watching. I was actually cheering a lot. I'm like, fucking yeah, it was so cool. Yeah. Like, because Cena always does the Rollins. Rollins did it and just fucking. Because Cena's a big fucking guy.
Yeah, because I remember the announcers even commenting like how
that's
like
Cena's move. That's yeah. I thought that was really fucking cool.
Cena looked massive, like, on his shoulders, too, so it looked like Seth Rollins was really, like, performing a feat of strength there.
Yeah, and you had a note about that stunner?
What Cena did on him?
Yeah, he had him on his shoulders and threw him and caught him and just did a Stone Cold Stunner.
Yeah, it was like an adjusted attitude adjuster.
Yeah, that's what they called it, I think. I think they called it an adjusted attitude adjuster.
Probably not.
Probably
not.
Okay, and this next note I have is, I'm not exaggerating here. I would have bet, if I had $1,000 and someone asked me this bet, I would have bet with no hesitation when Cena gave him an attitude adjustment, rolled and picked him up again for a second one. You remember that towards the end? Like, Cena gave Rollins an AA, and he grabbed him and picked him up to do a second one. I was like, it's fucking over. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'd have bet $1,000 right now, like, this match is over, Cena won. And he fucking didn't. Yeah. And Rollins just instead did something else and got the pin. I couldn't fucking believe it.
Was it the Rollins suplex from the top rope? Then he did some other move?
No, that's when he does a suplex and he does a, I think it's a Michinoku driver where he no, it's a Falcon's Arrow. Okay. Where he lands flat like between his legs.
I really like that one.
Yeah, that's a really cool move. But yeah, it was Cena doing it to Rollins. Like Cena did an AA, and instead of pinning him, he grabbed him and picked him back up for another one. Mm-hmm. And then he went to do the other one, and Rollins reversed it and beat him. I couldn't believe it. I thought for sure fucking Cena was winning that when that happened.
Dude,
I was certain.
My mind started wandering, so I have a side note, but we'll come back to that. Just to remind me to go back to it.
Though. Well, do you have anything else for Cena Rollins? Because I have one last note. Like, I thought that match was fucking amazing. Like, amazing.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Cena.
Oh my god!
For being a Cena match, I enjoyed it.
Dude, I thought it was fucking so good. I was just, and the only kind of downfall is that it's the second match in the Gauntlet match, so it's kind of downhill from there. Mm-hmm. But it was so fucking good. The Cena Rollins was 40 minutes, I think.
They all got interviews after they got pinned out.
Everyone but Reigns.
That's what what I said here. I was like, why didn't Reigns get interviewed?
I had the same thought. I was like, I thought it was weird they started with Cena and Reigns didn't get interviewed.
Yeah.
Probably because they just want to protect Reigns and make you forget he just lost. Because they want to suck his dick. Dude, it's so rare that I'm watching a match and I think it's over when it's not. I thought 3 times in that Cena Rollins match that it was going to be over and it wasn't. That's very rare for me. And it's funny because I'll sit there with Tito and something will happen. I'm like, you thought it was over, didn't you? He's like, yeah. I was like, come on, dude. What are you doing? But yeah, dude, I love that fucking match. That was great.
Dude, I don't even think I have. I don't have notes for the next match because it mentions Balor and the Miz Balor, and neither of them are there yet. So
yeah, the next was Rollins and Elias. I think yeah, because Rollins was the next one out. But dude, I thought the Cena promo was fucking retarded. Did you hear that promo? He goes, "I'm doing a lot of things at once. I can't just focus on just wrestling right now." I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. You sound like a pretentious douchebag. Yeah. I'm so busy, Like, I was like, you sound like an asshole.
Yeah, Cena's a tool.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was kind of cool that Elias did get to eliminate Rollins because it was realistic. Rollins has just been out there for fucking over an hour. Because Rollins wrestled for an hour and 5 minutes, I think, and then he got eliminated by Elias.
Dude, the more I think about it, like last week, whenever they had Cena run up to the fan on the side, like you said, all the other what CM Punk said, all the other the fucking wrestlers
everyone does that.
Do the exact same amount of charity work, but because it's John Cena, they'll give him camera time while he's doing it.
Because it's John Cena, and because Cena's been a top guy for so long. Yeah. Like if CM Punk, Like, for example, CM Punk was the top guy, let's say, for like 3 years. So in that 3 years, he did the same amount that Cena would do in 3 years. That doesn't mean he did more than Cena. Cena's been doing it for longer. You know what I mean? But, like, Cena doesn't do, like, fucking 100 Make-A-Wishes and then, you know, in 1 year and then no one else does any. Everyone does them, but just Cena's like their poster boy. Yeah, like CM Punk was saying.
Correct me if my terminology is wrong, but it would be a really cool work. Is that right?
Maybe.
We'll see where this goes.
Yeah, like if you say that Vince fucks Shane, I don't know if that's a cool word.
No.
Depends on what you're about to say.
That'd be pretty neat, I guess.
Yeah.
What if, like, whenever, like, they could work up a baby face by having them, like they'll cut to, like, backstage and, like, taking pictures with kids or something, and then just have a heel someone they're working as a heel come out and start beating the shit out of them while they're taking pictures with the kids or something.
That would be really cool. I don't know that they would want to do that, though.
But, like, the kids would be involved with it, so it'd be a cool thing for the kids.
But I think that WWE would be afraid that the media would simply jump all over the fact that they're exploiting kids now. You know what I mean? For an angle.
It'd be so fucking cool.
It would be cool, and it's smart, but they'd be scared.
I just thought of that right now. I wanted to...
Look at that. You're
so it was worked, right?
Yeah, it's a work.
It's a work.
That's a work.
It's a work. I try.
I like the Miz Taraj running down to distract Balor, like they were going to attack him, and Miz just jumped him from behind.
Yeah, that was clever.
Yeah, that was clever. I knew there was a 0% chance of this happening, like kind of below zero. I was hoping that Balor would actually beat Miz, and then Strowman would come out, and Balor would actually kind of give Strowman like a match, and not just get squashed. You know what I mean? Like
that would make
get some
sense.
offense in to make him look better. But whatever. You got anything else for this gauntlet match?
I'll jump onto the Miz Taraj. Well, yeah, I mean, I definitely the thing about I don't know. I just wrote down it's not surprising that Braun won, especially since he was the last fucking person in there.
I think from the beginning you knew as soon as Braun come out he was going to be in everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was kind of inevitable. Inevitable.
Very easily seen.
But I liked when Miz fucking gave his finisher to Strowman from behind. That was kind of cool. He gave him the fucking what's his finisher called? It's where he goes up and grabs him and falls forward on their face.
The face plant.
I don't know the name of it, but you know what I'm talking about? Whenever Strowman was at the ropes and he walked up behind him and did his finisher on him?
Face plant.
Okay, that's not what it is.
Do
you remember it happening, though?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's all I got for that.
Yeah, I thought, dude, this was the best gauntlet match I've ever seen in my life. Like, it was amazing.
I have to agree with you because I have not seen any other gauntlet matches.
Yeah, because most gauntlet matches are just kind of just a bunch of really short, non-competitive matches. It's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. The next guy comes out, 5 minutes, and it's just like really quick. Like they actually had matches.
This was what, 2 hours, right?
Hour and 45 minutes long. Yeah,
Jesus Christ,
it was crazy. All right, yeah, dude. The first 2 matches were over an hour.
I think I can throw my my mind wandering complaint in here.
Is this about the gauntlet match?
No, but it's about the WWE champion or the not WWE champion, the
Universal
champion. So we're seeing fucking AJ Styles every fucking week on SmackDown.
I wonder where this is going.
Every once in a while he'll even have a match on there. Why the fuck?
Almost every week he does, honestly.
Yeah. Why the fuck is Brock Lesnar not even making a goddamn appearance on the show weekly? Or at least bi-weekly?
I mean, I can give you the actual answer, but it's not going to make you feel any better.
It's probably complete bullshit. I remember back in... I think I narrowed it down to... I watched in 2006. I'm pretty sure it was 2006 when I used to watch.
Yeah.
Cena and Edge would be like fucking week to week button heads about shit. And as a kid, I ate that shit up. I loved John Cena when I was younger.
Yeah.
It was fucking cool. Like, I'd get real pissed off. Edge would cheat with like brass knuckles or something.
Like, you cheating
you
jerk!
Fucking piece of shit.
You didn't say that when
beat
you were
John
10.
Cena. No.
You didn't say piece of shit.
But like that, like... I got worked up and like involved with the matches, and I cared because the title was on the line and shit. Even if like I guess now as an adult I would know that like they're not going to change titles over on a regular program.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
But like it would still be cool to like have some sort of like storyline going with it, and like like it would have been really cool to see like Brock doing some sort of defending of the title every once in a while, even though it's not going to get turned over. It's nice. It would be nice to fucking be like, oh, I know who Brock Lesnar is, and whenever I turn on the pay-per-view every month, I'm not like, who the fuck is this guy and why does he have a belt on? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, you can't blame Brock because Brock is just smart. I mean, think about it. Okay, basically Brock signs a contract. He goes, I'll work for you for 3 years. This is how many dates you're going to get me. So WWE literally is using every date, and he's not working that many. And Brock got paid as much money as he could to work as little as he could. Wouldn't you do that? We would all do that.
Yeah.
So it's not Brock's fault. It's WWE's fault for letting it happen.
I don't have an issue with it that as much as I have an issue. They could just not give him the fucking belt. Couldn't they just still have him and not give him the fucking belt?
Oh, they definitely could. I don't think he should be the champion. Dude, there's always been a rule that you're supposed to defend the belt every 30 days. He's defended it, I think, 4 to 5 times in a year.
It
doesn't make any sense.
I've been watching for 2 months now and literally have only seen him on screen once.
Yeah. And dude, their whole mindset is like, oh, well, Brock Lesnar is an attraction. If he's on every week, he's not as special, he's not as important, he's not as big of a draw. So if we just don't have him on all the time, whenever he comes on, it's a big fucking deal and people want to see it.
I don't get
but I mean, like, I get that philosophy, but then there's also, it's too much.
I understand.
Whenever you're doing it, he's gone for fucking 2 months. That's ridiculous.
Yes, I understand the philosophy, but you're right. It's to the point where it's like, I have no interest on whether or not this character wins or loses. I am more interested in the other people who are in the match and give absolutely zero fucks about Brock Lesnar being in the match at all.
Well, dude, how do you think, like, fucking people like Finn Balor and Kevin Owens, and they feel whenever they're wrestling every day, they're making house shows, they're busting their ass, and Lesnar comes in and gets their fucking top spot and all the money, he barely works. I'd be furious.
Like, I understand that it's all a fucking show, and the championship, in theory, should, like, mean nothing, but, like, you're still getting more recognition, you're still getting more merchandise sales, probably.
Well, yeah, and also the championship means nothing, like, technically, but it does mean that, like, when the company puts the belt on you, they believe in you. They think that you can carry the company.
Yeah.
Whenever you're the champion, you're supposed to be the face of the company. You're supposed to be the guy fucking making all the appearances, doing all the media stuff, doing all that shit. That's kind of what it means. Lesnar goes home to his farm for 2 months and fucking grows corn, and then he comes back and he fucking wrestles and he leaves again.
Yeah, like,
I think it's retarded. I think I told you before. I called in on fucking the Taz show whenever. I called in on the Taz show before Lesnar won the fucking title like 2 years ago, and I was like, this is stupid, they're going to give him the title. And Taz is like, they're not going to give him the title. They're not going to put the title on a fucking part-timer who can't make house shows and stuff. I'm like, motherfucker, they did it before. They're going to do it again, and they fucking did it.
And he's had the thing for 2 years now?
No, I mean, this isn't the first time they've done this with him. He won the title at last year's WrestleMania. So by the time Mania gets here, he'll be in the champ for a year. Before he had the title he had another title reign before this as a part-timer. Mm. So this isn't the first time he's been the champ and, like, been gone all the time. This is, like, they've done this.
Just fucking look at this shit. Like, at Elimination Chamber. I feel like the Elimination Chamber should be for a fucking title. I
agree.
It should be for the title.
Well,
at Fastlane,
yeah.
At Fastlane, AJ Styles is putting up his fucking WWE belt. At fucking WrestleMania, he has to do it again. At Elimination Chamber, Brock Lesnar doesn't got to do shit. He doesn't have to be there.
He gets to watch it at home.
He gets to watch it at fucking home.
Yeah.
The pay-per-view match, he doesn't have to do shit for it.
It's stupid.
It makes zero sense.
I agree.
All right, we can move on.
You're not wrong about a single thing you said.
Dude, like, I'm just sitting there, I'm like, what? Like, I'm expected to go into WrestleMania and give a fuck about this match?
You're having the rant that I just had 2 years ago, but you just started watching it, so you're just seeing it now.
Yeah.
Like, I had this exact same, like...
It makes zero sense.
I've unfortunately grown to accept it, that it's retarded.
The only good thing that I can say about Brock Lesnar is that I went on the WWE Shop's website, and there's a pair of socks, and they have him, like, he looks like the sock.
Yeah.
And it's really funny looking. It looks really funny, and I'd probably buy the socks.
It all makes it worth it, then.
Yeah.
How would you? I thought the Asuka promo. What do you think of the Asuka promo? Do you remember this? Was even on the one you saw?
Describe it.
I kind of was cringing because I felt the audience couldn't understand half of what she was saying because of her
broken
English.
Yeah.
I kind of felt bad.
I agree with you. I was watching it. I'm like, she. There was a lot of times where she like hesitated, and I felt like she couldn't speak it.
Yeah,
like I feel like they have to rehearse this stuff with her before she goes out.
I didn't think it was terrible, but I mean,
no, but you're right. It wasn't comfortable to watch.
So Jeff Jarrett in the Hall of Fame. That's kind of surprising for me, having watched it for years. Jeff Jarrett has had a very troubled history with WWE. The one time he was the Intercontinental Champion and was leaving the company, and he refused to drop the title unless it gave him a whole shit ton of money. Kind of held them up for a bunch of money, and that really pissed them off. Like, I'm just kind of surprised they're letting him in after like all these years. And
why didn't Bret Hart do that? Just ask for more money before giving up the title.
Well, he did ask for money, and then they gave it to him, and they were like, "Never mind, we don't want to give you more money." So, yeah, you hear the NBC broke the news of Jeff Jarrett. Like, shut the fuck up, fucking stupid shit.
Yeah, I saw that. They're like, NBC Sports reports today.
Shut the fuck up. I want to see Ronda point at the sign again.
Dude, that was a deleted scene, right?
Dude,
it was a deleted scene from the Royal Rumble.
Not only did you get it in a video package, they also had the WrestleMania commercial too. I was like, cool, I need more though. Great. Let's have a little discussion.
I do like Ronda Rousey.
She's very hot.
Yeah.
I had a very in-depth text exchange with Tito about this, what I'm about to mention.
All right.
The possibility of Ronda Rousey being the main event at WrestleMania. Tito feels that the main event is going to be the tag match with her and whoever her partner is versus Triple H and Stephanie. I don't think it's going to be.
Say that again?
Tito thinks the main event of WrestleMania, the last match, the main event is going to be Ronda Rousey with her tag partner, whoever it is, versus Triple H and Stephanie.
Okay.
Which everyone is sure that's going to be the match. We just don't know who her partner is. And I do not think it's going to be the main event. He thinks it's going to be because he thinks that they want to like put it in the main event because it's Ronda Rousey and it's a big deal. I don't think it's going to be.
What are our other options here?
Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, who I think it's going to be, or AJ Styles versus Nakamura, the 2 world titles.
I'm rooting for Roman Reigns as much as you hate him. I'd rather see him get it than Brock Lesnar.
Oh, if he's in the match, yeah. I just don't want Reigns in the match, though.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, those are... there's 2 world titles on the line. I think that one of the world title matches are going to be the main event. Yeah, and I was talking to Tina and I went back. I was like, well, let's do some investigating here. I looked at 33 WrestleManias. Only 6 of them have not had the main event be a world title match. And all the other ones have. So I'm like, I really don't think...
Do you know what the other ones have been?
That didn't?
Yeah, I think that's an important factor.
The first WrestleMania had a tag match. It was Hulk Hogan and I think Mr. T versus, I think, Roddy Piper and Cowboy Bob Orton, I think, is who it was. Okay. That was the first one, and they were really, like, fucking making a big deal of the celebrity angle of it. The next one was Hogan versus Sid Justice. It's Hulk Hogan. So I'm like, I get it. It's Hulk Hogan. He's a big deal. He's a wrestler. Mm-hmm. Sid Vicious is a wrestler. The one after that was Bam Bam Bigelow versus Lawrence Taylor, who was a fucking football player. That was
I didn't know Lawrence Taylor did that. That's cool.
Yeah, he was. It was not cool. The match was not good. And that was the only other one where they had a non-wrestler be in the main event. The first one, when they had Mr. T, and 11 when they had LT. After that, it was Reigns versus Undertaker last year was the main event. That wasn't for the title, but that's Undertaker and Roman Reigns. Before that, they had Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels in the main event. Career versus streak type match. That was the main event.
I mean, I don't think...
But here's the thing. Ronda Rousey is not a wrestler. When she has her match at WrestleMania, that's her first fucking match.
Yeah.
I don't consider her a professional wrestler. She is, but she's having her first match. That means you would have the main event would be a woman having her first match ever and Stephanie McMahon who does not fucking wrestle in a main event. I don't think they're going to do that. I really don't think they're going to do that.
Okay. I see what's happening. I see both sides of it.
I see Tito's side of it, and I could...
Dude, they've been pushing her like crazy.
Well, yeah, and they could do it because they're WWE and they do stupid fucking bullshit all the time. Mm-hmm. But I really don't think they're going to have the main event not be a wrestling match. They haven't done that in fucking 22 years. The last time they did it was WrestleMania 11. That's 22 years ago. Ever since then, every main event that hasn't had a world title has been 2 established long-term wrestlers. You're going to have Ronda Rousey and Stephanie McMahon. And possibly The Rock, who is part-time as a motherfucker right now.
Dude, if they have The Rock, I can tell you personally, for me, like, for someone who's not as interested in wrestling, which I feel like they should be aiming at, because they can draw more people in. Does that make sense?
Kinda. I mean,
you always want to be increasing your audience.
But CM Punk has always had the argument that he doesn't care about all these. He goes, WrestleMania brings in people because it's WrestleMania. Okay. People watch WrestleMania just because it's WrestleMania. Like, The Rock coming back isn't going to be people like goes to The Rock. They're already watching because it's WrestleMania if they're going to watch it.
Dude, the Rock's been really fucking popular lately, especially in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Ronda Rousey coming in, and as much as they've been pushing her.
I have no issue with him being there and them having that match, but I don't think that should be the last thing you see. The last thing you see should be Nakamura holding up the title when he wins it. Roman Reigns holding the title when he wins it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not Celebamania, it's WrestleMania.
Celebamania.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I don't think they'll do it. Like I said, they haven't had a match with someone like that in it for fucking 20 years. I don't think they're going to do that. I really don't.
Okay. See, I think about this. So if okay. I'm trying to phrase this in a not stupid way.
Uh-oh.
So they're getting paid all this money by sponsors. You want people to hang in there till the end. I don't think they give a shit about the storyline, like how nice it looks with someone holding up a title at the end. You see what I'm saying? I think they want people to hold on to the show as long as they can.
Yeah, but if you're watching on the network, you're not going to turn it. I mean, you're already. If it's only on the WWE network. If you buy the network, you don't buy the network. It doesn't matter if you watch the whole show.
There's no like pay-per-view thing anymore.
Pay-per-view's gone now.
So it's pay-per-view is just a loose term.
Pay-per-view might be still in other countries, but I know in America, it's US. It's just on the network now.
Really?
And plus, even if it's pay-per-view, they're buying the pay-per-view. If you buy the pay-per-view, you buy the pay-per-view. You turn it off in the middle, it doesn't matter. You got your money. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter if you watch the whole thing. If you buy it, you buy it.
Well, it's the the in-show advertising is what I'm talking about. If they have more advertisements, more fucking like shit, like do they have like
they don't have like commercials during the show?
Do they have like side padding that says like Bud Light on it and
or whatever? Stuff like that. But I mean, I really don't think like a sponsor is going to be like you need to make sure that if the viewership goes down towards the end, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a possible thought.
I just think they might. The only reason they would do it is just because they want to make a big deal out of it being fucking Stephanie McMahon and Ronda Rousey. Mm-hmm. I just don't. I don't think they will though. I really don't. I don't think that they're going to do that just because they haven't done it in so long. Fucking Donald Trump was at WrestleMania. He wasn't in the main event. It's Donald Trump. He was a fucking billionaire. They've had some big fucking names at WrestleMania who had nothing to do with the main event.
I think I watched that WrestleMania.
When he got his head shaved.
I remember being at my friend's house watching that.
Yeah. Dude, Floyd Mayweather fought the Big Show. It was like the third or fourth.
Him?
He fucked him. He fought him. It was like the third or fourth match.
Yeah. All right.
Floyd Mayweather was a pretty big deal when that happened.
I mean...
I can tell you right now, if it happens, I'm going to be really fucking pissed off. Really pissed off if they do that. That's fucking bullshit. We were just talking about guys' spots being taken. The main event of WrestleMania would have a woman having her first match and 3 fucking part-timers. What the fuck? You know how pissed I'd be if I was like AJ Styles? I'm like, why am I not in the main event?
Why are they not main event?
The main event should be AJ Styles and Nakamura. That should be the fucking main event. AJ Styles should be in the main event.
Yeah,
Hands down. I don't think it will be. I think the main event's going to be Brock Lesnar. I really do.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think they're going to do? You think they'll do Ronda Rousey in the main event?
I think it's either going to be the Ronda Rousey Rock thing. If it's the Rock. If it's someone else, I don't think it has any chance of being main event. But if it's am I getting low?
You were a little bit, not bad.
Okay. Or the other option is the Brock Lesnar one. I don't think AJ Styles. I think you're right. I don't think they're going to put AJ Styles where he should be. He should. No, you're absolutely right. He should be. He should be.
I don't think they're going to do it. It's hard to say because in Royal Rumble they kept touting when he won. They're like it's the dream match everyone's ever wanted to see.
Dude, I just in my head I got really excited because I was like, oh, that'd be really cool to see fucking. Well, as you explained it, Nakamura holding up the belt at the end of the fucking show. The triangle, the triangle, Dave.
All I care about is I want AJ to be in the main event. That's why I just want AJ to be in the main event WrestleMania. That's all I want. I don't care if he wins or loses. I just want him to get that spot because he deserves it.
Dude, I was reading some of the online, like the threads on Reddit underneath that the Nakamura AJ Styles New Japan match I was watching, and there's a lot of like a lot of people ate that fucking match up. They like
Really?
didn't they start chanting something one time when they were fighting or no? No.
Who, Nakamura and AJ?
Yeah.
I never watched their match.
You didn't watch that?
Their New Japan one?
Dude,
No, I didn't see it.
there was people fucking were jizzing all over the comments in that.
Yeah, I never watched it.
It'd be a reunited match there.
All they gotta do is just do the same match
In
in front of an American
It
crowd.
was a good match.
Yeah. What else? Alexa Bliss is hot. There's that. She was on the show.
Nia Jax is getting bigger.
Yeah, that's her superpower of fatness.
She expands.
I really hope... I don't even care about Woke and Matt Hardy anymore. I really hope they do something cool with them because they're killing it, man. They're killing them. They're not doing anything.
What did he do in this episode? I don't remember.
He fucking was like, I'm going to fight you at the Elimination Chamber. And I was like, okay, cool.
I think they may have cut that. I don't remember.
Really?
I don't remember it.
I'm just getting tired of it.
It's possible.
There was a funny XFL. So it was a sign that said XFL LOL. That was kind of funny. It was really smart. They put it up at the end of the show because it's probably going to get taken away.
XFL just announced that shit about theirs. We could have done that in the news.
What would they announce?
The thing about it being a single entity rather than separate teams.
I guess it's not that big of a deal.
You don't think that's an indicator for it being fixed?
No.
Because they could just start moving people left and right from team to team whenever they want.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think that's gonna mean one. I mean, I think it's just like that because Vince just wants to own it. I don't think it really.
Okay.
There's any I don't know that it's a plan.
It's such a weird thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
To have a whole league that's just one entity like that.
I guess in the sports realm, yeah.
To me, it's like unheard of. But then again, I don't know.
Well, wasn't the first XFL like that? I think.
I never watched it.
I'm pretty sure it was. I think it was.
Never watched it.
Well, that's cool. All right, let's go to SmackDown. That's all we have for Raw.
Ooh.
Anything else for Raw?
Let me double check. Nope.
All right. Let's go to SmackDown.
Dude, that rant took up a lot of time.
Yeah, you're really killing us here. The opening promo segment with AJ Corbin I thought was pretty good. Owens, I liked it. Ziggler's half and half entrance is still fucking retarded and makes no sense. He comes out with no music and then it hits in the middle of it.
I did that thing where I sent my notes to the archive.
Oh, here we go.
We're good. What thing?
Ziggler's fucking half and half entrance where it's half no entrance.
I noticed they did that again. I know you don't like that.
It's still stupid. It makes no sense. I don't get it.
Yeah.
What else we got here? I was a fan of the finish of the Owen-Ziggler match with Zayn running down to distract Ziggler. I kind of like that. It was kind of the same thing as on Raw, though. Like, he ran down to distract him, and then he came up behind him and got him, kind of like Miz did. Dude, the super kick to Ziggler's head from Owens, did you see that? It looked fucking brutal. Like, the first shot of it, was kind of from far away. You just saw Owens kick Ziggler in the back of the head, and then he pinned him. Like, it looked so,
I didn't. I fucking missed that.
Stiff, dude.
So what? Ziggler had the fight Owens for what did that get them?
I don't think he got anything.
It was another thing where it meant nothing.
I think they were just fighting. I liked how let's. Do you have anything on here? I'm talking.
I just don't understand why there's all these matches like this. Well, I guess you told me they didn't plan it in advance very well.
Every match can't have a stipulation either. Like, every single match can't be like, oh, if you win, you get this. You win, you get this. That's just not really how it works.
Well, see, here's the thing. I learned halfway through this that Fastlane was not this week. For some reason, I thought that Raw and SmackDown did their pay-per-views in the same month.
Oh, yeah, no.
I didn't understand how it worked.
Normally they do. Normally they both have a pay-per-view in one month.
I thought it was like the same week thing, like how NXT has theirs the same week.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I didn't understand. And then I was very confused why they weren't doing something right before Fastlane to prepare for it. And I was like, yeah. So this makes more sense then.
They kind of have Fastlane set up though. It's like a month away. But the Rude Bobby Roode Jinder Orton thing. I liked how they started at the end of the whenever Rude caught Orton and gave him his finisher. I liked how they started playing Rude's music and then Jinder attacked him because you didn't really see it coming. Kind of trick you a little bit. It wasn't as obvious.
Kind of like when they started putting the logo up on the screen that one time with Johnny wrestling.
Yeah. Johnny Gargano. Every time I see Naomi come out in her glow-in-the-dark bullshit, I just want to punch myself in the
You
taint.
don't like it.
I fucking hate it so much. It annoys me. I think she looks so fucking stupid. Should I read my next note? Or
More
no?
Becky Lynch.
Should I read that?
No, I don't think you can say that.
Okay. Well, I hate Naomi a lot. I want more Becky Lynch. I really like the backstage promo with Owens and Zayn and what they're doing with him wnever Zayn said that he's going to lay down for him at Fastlane.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it's obvious he's lying, but I still think it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's different. He's gonna do the job for him.
Dude, I always forget if they're like supposed to be like bad guys or good guys. I don't. For some reason, I just can't fucking tell. Especially with that shit that's going on with what's that manager's name?
Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan.
WWE likes to really just live in the gray right now. Like, it's not good. They're not good guys. They're not bad guys. They're just like gray. It's in the middle. It's
I don't
dumb.
know what's going on with them.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
It's not that like I need them to be either. It's just like I'm very confused about like what they're planning on doing.
I don't like whenever like I'm like, all right, what's this guy do? Why is he doing this and now he's doing this? Like, why would a good guy do this? Why would a bad guy? It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense from a character standpoint. If like I don't know, I just don't like when they just make guys all gray. They do good things, they do bad things. It's silly to me. What are you doing?
What's my drink over here?
What are you? All right. Did you see the New Day entrance? Let me
It's
preface.
a New Day. Yes, it is.
Let me preface my comment with this. Did you see the New Day entrance?
I mean, I saw it. I believe I saw it happen. He brought out the bootios again.
Okay, I cannot take any more of this fucking annoying when someone talks, the words appear on the screen like I'm a fucking child. It's so annoying. You don't see it every week when it happens. You're like, I don't remember that. That's why I asked if you saw the entrance, because they did it.
I did see the words on the screen. I know what you're talking
It's
about.
so
I didn't know what you were
stupid.
referring to, but
They do it every week, all the time, on every backstage promo, and I'm like, I feel like I'm a child watching Sesame Street. I'm like, this is silly.
Okay.
It's stupid.
Okay. I feel very neutral, and I don't really have
I hate it so
opinion
fucking
either
much.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Like if I'm watching football and the commentator starts talking, it's like he's gonna get a touchdown. This is stupid.
Okay.
It's fucking dumb. Why do they do it? What's the point
I don't
of
know,
it?
it's just their fucking entrance, dude.
It's not them. They do it when every different, like the Usos do it. This isn't the New Day. Everyone does this, and it's dumb.
Wait, what are you talking? Now I'm confused.
Dude, I don't know how you're not seeing this.
Are you talking about when it comes up on the Jumbotron?
No.
Okay.
When it's on the screen.
I'm on a different thing then.
How are you not seeing this every fucking week?
I mean, I'm just not bothered by it.
You're just not paying attention to it.
I'm gonna look for this now.
Dude, it's like every single week they do it. The Usos will cut a promo backstage like, we're on lockdown. And the words will be like, we're on lockdown all over the screen. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, it's like you're watching Sesame Street and they're saying the words as they're reading them.
I'm gonna have to look for. Maybe it's just, I don't fucking remember it. It was if
The
it
words-
happened, it's not to the point where it bothered me.
The words literally cover the entire screen and they're all you see.
I missed them.
They cover the entire
They
screen.
probably weren't that big.
They're giant words that cover the entire screen.
You're maybe exaggerating for dramatic
Go ahead and
effect.
pull this up real quick. These words that cover up the entire screen.
The entire screen.
Pay attention for this. How have you not seen it?
Well, while you're pulling it up, who did
I'm
New
not
Day
gonna
fight?
do that.
Okay.
What else we got here?
Well, we're gonna take a short break before we do NXT, right?
Maybe. What else we got going on here? I get really annoyed when baby faces blatantly cheat. It makes me mad. Like, you're a good guy. Like, why are you cheating?
Who cheated this time?
New Day does it all the fucking time. Like, fucking Xavier Woods got on the fucking apron, distracted the ref, and someone hit one of the guys from behind, and it was dumb. That annoys me.
That's a fair complaint.
I just think it's silly.
I agree with it, and I'm probably going to look out for it from now on.
It really pisses me off, especially when it's heels that I like, because I'm like, they're not supposed to do that. Stop it. Stop it.
You mean faces that you like?
No, whenever they're fighting heels that I like, it pisses me off.
Oh.
That the baby faces are doing that to the heels because they're not supposed to. Do you have any notes on SmackDown?
Oh, it's in my pocket.
I mean, what are we doing here?
There's, I wish I got a little more specific with this one. It just says Big E suplexes.
Pay attention to words on screen. You should put that in.
It's not a note for the future. I'd delete this page after I'm
done. Put it everywhere.
All right.
Put it everywhere.
Big E suplexes. I think there was a moment where Big E did some cool suplexes that I was into.
I know Gable belly to bellied Big E with a big suplex that was impressive.
That may have been it.
Maybe. I have a hard on for Gable. I like him a lot. Both of them.
How's it going?
Yeah, what up?
How you doing?
I don't understand why the bludgeon butt queers are still fucking fighting like enhancement guys every week.
New Day won, right? And that I think there was stakes on this one where the winners went to Fastlane. Yeah.
Did they win?
I'm pretty certain, yeah.
Did they fight?
New Day fought Gable and Benjamin.
Well, whatever they're doing, it doesn't matter because they're just going to set up for the Bludgeon Brothers probably at WrestleMania. So
to do
whatever.
some shit, yeah.
Dude, the Bludgeon Brothers are still fucking fighting enhancement guys. Why?
Dude,
Why?
It's been like 3 weeks in a row. Give me a fight. Dude,
they've been doing this for months.
If it was some like average looking fucking guys, like it would make sense. But these are like little fucking twerps that they're like just smashing down on. It's like, I get it. They have hammers and they're big.
I hate them. I hate the Bludgeon Brothers a lot.
Yeah, dude, I understand. I could follow that.
Oh, I hate it. It's annoying.
Dude, whenever they were these squash matches, that's what they're called here.
Yeah.
These squash matches, they're like these ones are out of control. I was watching whenever on Lucha Underground, fuck, what's his name? I hate everything. I can't remember his name. Anyway, he kept breaking people's fucking arms, but he's doing it to like some people who've had like some fights before. I like know I could have told you the characters' names that he was breaking the arms of. These people, I have no fucking. We have no idea who they are. You probably don't.
No.
They're
they're local independent wrestlers.
Yeah, they're just getting paid to get beaten up, and it's. Some talent enhancements.
Well, I don't mind it, but like I get whenever you're debuting someone or you're debuting a team, you have them go against those guys just to showcase them and make them look good.
You do a quick squash. This is like the third or fourth time, right?
Dude, they've been doing this for months and months. This is beyond their third and fourth time.
Okay, well,
I've only since before you started watching.
Okay, see yeah. You just cleared that up a little for me.
They've been doing it for a while now, and it's fucking annoying. I hate them. I can't stand them. I thought the Styles Corbin match was all right. I liked it. That's all I got for SmackDown.
Dude, why? Even for me, it's been a long time, and I've only seen them do it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
You said they've been doing this before that?
Yeah.
That's fucking dumb.
All right, we'll keep trucking along. We'll take a break here shortly, but let's go into some NXT here. This is
Wait.
What'd you do?
Didn't AJ Styles have a match?
Yeah, I mentioned that he fought Corbin and I liked it, and you just went back to the Bludgeon Brothers because you're obsessed with them.
Oh,
What'd you think about that match?
That's why I left my coffee somewhere in your apartment here, your little dorm room.
What? Oh. I thought the match was good and I liked it. That's all I had.
There was a phenomenal forearm. That fucking forearm at the end was really badass.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's all I have.
I wanted to mention the forearm. The forearm needed some credit.
It's a phenomenal forearm.
Phenomenal forearm.
That's why he calls that, because it's so phenomenal.
It was so cool.
So let's talk some NXT.
Is that a finisher?
Here. What? Yes.
Okay.
One of his finishers. This is the Wednesday's NXT. I think it was the 21st. Yeah. So we have the NXT. This I don't have a lot of notes for this, but
I forgot to watch it.
You're lying. So I thought, dude, the Velveteen Dream's entrance is so fucking funny when he starts rolling around in the ring.
Dude, me and Ashley's only watched NXT with me so far.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny to watch him come out.
Yeah, it's funny.
She was cracking up at it.
Yeah, I really like him. I think he's really good. I enjoy him. Dude, No Way Jose's still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was getting introduced when I was watching last year.
You know what's funny is before I stopped watching it, he was this. He hasn't changed in a year.
He's made no progression as a character.
He has stayed exactly the same.
What's he, some advanced talent enhancement then? Is that what that is?
I don't know what that's when
he's just hanging out.
Yeah, he's just like, what up? The match was short, but it was a decent match. I liked it.
So you saw the opening promo for
Johnny Gargano and Almost
the other guy, dude. I was accidentally racist and I thought that was a Ricochet promo. I saw a mask and I'm like, holy shit, they're giving Ricochet a mask. And then I realized it's that one dude's name, the one dude who ripped off his mask and threw it on the ground.
I don't know how racist that is. I think it's just confusion.
Two Spanish people.
Okay, I guess you're right. You're a
Mexican
bigot.
people.
You have mentioned you hate blacks. Let's see. I want to punch Mauro Ranallo right in his fucking face. So, Regal announces the Dusty Tag Team Classics coming back, okay? And then he's just like, Mamma Mia! I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. All he did was announce that the tournament's happening. And then he starts going into his fucking annoying, dusty fucking... I don't know if you probably didn't catch it, like, because you haven't really watched it, but he starts doing his Dusty impression, and I'm like, dude, this show isn't the Mauro Ranallo show. Just shut the fuck up, because you sound annoying. I really fucking dislike Mauro Ranallo a lot. Every week I find myself commenting how their announcing team is awful. I hate them. What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't pay attention to their announcing.
You're smart.
Yeah.
You're smart.
It was mostly me and Ashley just talking about Velveteen Dream or whatever stupid shit was going on the screen.
Dude, Vanessa Bourne is fucking hot.
Is that the one?
The chick that the non-crazy girl in that match?
The non-crazy girl.
Yeah. She was like a dancer or a cheerleader or something for something.
She was alright.
You're an
Dude,
asshole.
that crazy chick, I like the whole, like, she's crazy gimmick about her, but it is, like, really fucking off the wall. Like, it's a little too much, like, she is really bad at acting.
That's not nice. You're being mean about her.
I was critiquing her gimmick.
Let me ask you this. Does Nikki Cross's finishing move look familiar to you?
I don't remember what the finishing move was.
All right, sir. She does a swinging fisherman's neck breaker.
It was that really weird looking thing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Dude, I watched it. I'm like, someone else has this move, I think. This looks so familiar.
I saw that recently, and I feel like we talked about it.
No, it's. I didn't mention this before. It's Elias's finishing move.
Really?
They have the exact same finishing move.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not going to stand. If she ever comes up to the main roster, that move's changing.
Well, she knows what WWE stands for.
Yeah, she's not walk with Elias. I do love whenever they do the different lighting when it's a world championship match, when the light goes out and it's like a bluish light. That I like how they do that because it makes it seem more special and different that it's a championship match. I like when they do that. I thought it was pretty sweet whenever Candice dived through the ropes whenever Selena got in the way. So she just ran in and she dived and hit Selena. Because Gargano was going to dive on Almost and she got in front of Almost. So then Candice came in and dived. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I really like the whole side bit they were doing with the escorts or wife in this situation.
Escorts?
Is it what they're called when they come down to the ring with them?
Escorts? Oh my god.
Is that a fancy word?
They're not hookers.
I thought that they escort them down to the ring, and that's why they called them that.
Yeah, I think they call them valets or whatever.
Valets! That was the word I was trying to remember.
Not hookers. Not high-priced hookers.
I mean...
High-priced hookers.
I mean, they're not... They're just dates. They're fancy dates.
Yeah.
I mean, you just gotta pay extra for the good stuff.
That's true. I really like the slingshot spear Gargano does. He just is standing outside and, like, slingshots in and spears him. I think it looks really cool. I like that move. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I probably know if I saw it.
Okay, cool.
Dude, the part later on in the match when they have the back-to-back DDTs that went on, do you know what I'm talking about? There were like two like back-to-back DDTs that he did, or he did the Gargano. Wait, I think that's what happened.
Maybe.
I thought we were getting a 3 count on. Yeah, because I thought I thought Gargano was gonna win. I think. I don't know. I don't remember. I should have been more specific.
I think you might be talking about Gargano did a DDT where he slingshot in and did a tornado and like he did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there were 2 different types of DDTs.
Yeah. That was cool. I know what you're talking about now.
Yes, and I thought we were definitely getting a 3 count off that. I thought that was going to be the end of the match right there.
They tricked you.
They gave me a trick.
Dude, I don't know if you remember this when they were almost gave Gargano a hip toss into the corner. He basically threw him upside down and he fucking landed in the corner. It was pretty brutal looking.
Yeah,
I liked it. Oh, that's what I have on here. When Gargano did the dive through the ropes and did a tornado DDT, it was badass as fuck.
Yeah, dude, I really fucking love that shit.
That was cool.
I got excited and I thought we were definitely going to get that 3 count there and end it.
So as the match was starting, okay, I was thinking how cool it would be if Ciampa cost Gargano the match so he had to leave NXT. And I'm like...
Dude, you're so good.
I was thinking this and I'm like, it's not going to happen. I was like, they won't do that because WWE doesn't really tend to do things that's long-term planning.
Uh-huh.
But we'll just skip ahead to this. So Gargano lost, which is nuts.
Yeah, what's that bring us to then?
So here's the thing: a lot of people are thinking he's going to 205 Live. I hope not. I hope he goes
die off there, huh?
I hope he goes to the main roster, because the reason I didn't think they would have Gargano do that is because whenever Ciampa attacked him at that pay-per-view last time, right? The normal thing that happens, he attacks him, he keeps fucking with him, they end up having a feud, and they have like a program where they fight each other for a while. So they're not going to do that now because he's gone. So that's why I was like, I don't think the reason I didn't think Gargano would leave wasn't as much as that I was like, they're not going to make him the champion. I was like, why would they start a program with Ciampa and then just stop it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I didn't think that Ciampa would cost them the match, because I'm like, that's too cool of a thing to do. And then they do it, and really what they did was, if you think about it, they set it up for, like, let's say Gargano goes to the main roster, right? 6 months later, Ciampa shows up. They have a fucking set-up angle for him now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can go back to, like, remember a year ago in fucking NXT when you made me leave and all this? Like, it's such a non-WWE thing to do because it's planning ahead and it's smart. That's why I didn't think they'd do it.
Dude, I like this match a lot. I fucking loved it.
It was really cool they didn't do the obvious thing, which was just Gargano staying and winning. I thought it was really cool they did that. No, I don't think anyone saw that coming. And they even, I guess, did some thing online afterwards where Gargano had to sign his papers or something, he was leaving and his job was over.
Dude, it was really funny where... like immediately, as soon as the match is over, they're like, "This is it. Johnny Gargano has to leave the NXT," and he's literally walking away, leaving. Like, that's how it works.
And dude, talk about a smart way to give Ciampa heat as a heel.
Yeah,
dude, people are gonna hate that motherfucker. Like Johnny Gargano.
He's the reason he had to leave.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking hate him.
I really like the whole shit that was going on with him and his wife. How his wife would stick up for him and shit. Like, it was just like the ideal like professional couple.
Yeah, we're not gonna take an actual break. We're just gonna pause it. But just to kind of put an end on that. Like, I thought the show was really good. I liked it. I just really hope he does not go to 205 Live.
Yeah,
that's just my hope. I want him to show up on the main roster.
Dude, I might have to consider watching 205 Live.
I don't know if I can do that.
It'd be a lot. How long is it?
It's an hour. It's another hour show, but that's a lot of wrestling, dude. But yeah, that's it. That's all we got for NXT. So we're gonna pause for a second, then we're gonna do our predictions for Elimination Chamber, and then we're gonna be done. But you're not even gonna notice that we're gone because we're gonna start it right back up. But we're gonna pause it as soon as I hit. The screen's so dark, dude? As soon as I find and it's being paused. It's like we never even paused or did anything.
I'm excited to make predictions this week because I actually know what the fuck's going on this time.
I know. Last time you were a little, dang O'Brien.
I was like, let's throw a dart and see where it lands.
Yeah. So let's start with some Elimination Chamber. I'm somewhat excited for the pay-per-view. I don't know. I mean, I guess with the hopes that something cool will happen, which I know it won't. That damn triangle keeps haunting me, but it's whatever. So let's start off with the first match we have, which is Asuka versus Nia Jax. If Nia Jax wins, she is added to the Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania. Gable, Asuka or Nia Jax?
Who would Asuka be? Who's the current champ?
Asuka hasn't chosen which champ she's fighting.
She still hasn't chosen.
It's retarded.
Why?
Because it's dumb.
See,
I think they're trying to keep people guessing as to what Ronda Rousey's going to do. I don't know.
I guess. I say. I guess Nia Jax. See, the thing is, Asuka hasn't lost yet, so it's really hard to pick against her. Because, like, if they're gonna make her lose, it better be for a really good fucking reason. Yeah. I'm gonna say Asuka wins. I'm gonna say Asuka wins because I think her first loss is gonna be while she's a champion.
I am picking Asuka because I don't see the sense in having her win the Rumble to go to WrestleMania to build her, to have her lose on the way and just basically here she goes to WrestleMania to win and she lost. Like, well, then who cares that she's going to WrestleMania for the title? It would take away too much momentum from her.
My reason's valid too, right? Well, it's kind of
it's basically the same thing.
It's the same thing. I just thought further ahead.
Yeah. So I don't see I think it'll make her lose momentum, which makes no sense.
Okay.
So there's that. I mean, the other side is that they could maybe do it where, like, if you have her lose here, it's not as obvious as to what will happen at Mania. Because, if you think about it, if she doesn't lose here, she's not going to lose at Mania. She's not, you know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense to have her
go all the way there and
then
end the streak. Yeah, I think her first loss is going to be while she is a champion.
So, I mean, you could argue the point that then if she loses to Nia Jax, it makes the Mania more intriguing because she's already lost.
Yeah.
So, but I think Asuka's going to win. So do you. So we both say Asuka. Wish I had a pen like you do. You're so special. I have a pen.
You just going to use my pen?
No, I'll use this one.
Okay.
All right. Who's the next match?
Bray Wyatt versus Woken Matt Hardy.
You fucked up.
I did.
As I said, I hope they do something with Woken Matt Hardy. I do not care.
Yeah, they'd have to do that thing that I'm seeing that rumor and innuendo about online. I really shoehorned that one in there.
It's a funny thing to say.
It is funny. Anyway, online I'm seeing some guessing at people thinking that they're going to use the broken Matt Hardy footage that they recently acquired from TNA.
The rights to use it.
Yeah. I see they have the rights to use it now. So unless they do something with that, I really don't have interest in this.
Yeah.
I think. Fuck it. Like, I'm trying to guess who's gonna win. I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna be rooting for Matt Hardy, so I'm gonna say Matt Hardy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Woken Matt Hardy. He lost to Bray Wyatt at that Raw 25 show. I don't see the point in him losing to him again.
Twice in a row, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think Woken Hardy's going to win it. Right. So that's my choice. And next we have...
If you give me like that little bit of information like you gave me after there about him losing at the last one, I might change something I said if you add more like old information to it.
Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pick this one first because you picked the last two first.
Okay.
Which is unfortunate because I have no idea. This next one is The Bar, who are... The Bar, who are the current Raw Tag Team Champions, against Titus Worldwide, Titus O'Neil and Apollo, for the Raw Tag Team Championship.
Wow, this is. I thought I could there was the last one I couldn't care less. This one I care even less for.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with The Bar. I don't understand why they would lose it to them, so I'm just gonna go with The Bar.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, they have been throwing them in all Apollo.
Well, apparently they're dropping Cruz and just calling him Apollo now, I heard.
Okay, so like I was gonna say anyway. Then they've been putting them in a lot of matches lately. So do you think they're possibly trying to work them up to be something?
I was waiting for you to get done talking so I could say, but they could possibly be giving him a push with this. So I was basically gonna say what you just said. So yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna take them then.
Because I'm thinking about... You got me thinking now. I'm thinking maybe it is them because they could use this as an opportunity to give them that big push.
And I'm so happy I'm picking things and knowledgeably picking them. It's amazing.
But I'm trying to think what they would do with any of them at WrestleMania. I don't know. I'm sticking with The Bar. All right. Next we have the Women's Elimination Chamber for the Raw Women's Championship.
Oh, this is exciting.
Alexa Bliss, who is the current champion, versus Bayley, Mickie James, Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, and Sasha Banks. I will pick first on this one as well. I am picking Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, I'm also leaning more towards Alexa Bliss. I'll work some other thoughts out first, though. With the exception of Sasha Banks and Bayley, I did not know who the fuck these were. I mean... After I realized it was Mickie James, like the old Mickie James, I didn't realize that was an older wrestler there. But with the exception of Bayley and Sasha Banks, I'm like, why the fuck are any of the other people even here? And I liked how on fucking the show last week they even did a match with all of them.
Yeah.
And it kind of gave me some awareness about who these other people were. So I now give a fuck going into this match about the women's one.
Mandy Rose is hot.
Mandy Rose is very hot.
But go on. What's funny as you were saying that, I was crossing off Mickie James, Sonya Deville, and Mandy Rose because they have no chance.
Yeah, I'm like the only people who could possibly win this are Bayley and Sasha besides Alexa Bliss here.
Here's the thing, they've been teasing turning Sasha Banks heel forever, so I could see them having a WrestleMania with Bayley and Sasha, friends turn enemies type deal. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Being a big match, but I don't know. I think they're going to stick with Alexa Bliss. That's who I'm going with.
Maybe you can redeem a Money in the Bank thing at any time, right?
Yes.
So it's possible that she could redeem it immediately after the Elimination Chamber.
Carmella?
To a tired as fuck Alexa Bliss.
It's a different show, though. I don't know if they're doing that. I don't know if they're letting them cross shows with them.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Okay.
I think
I got stupid.
I think, I don't understand how if you win the Rumble, you get to pick, but if you win Money in the Bank, you don't. I think the Money in the Bank winner should be able to pick whoever they want and go on other shows.
Yeah, I forgot she was on SmackDown.
You were thinking about Edge. Didn't that happen with Cena? He got his ass kicked in the Elimination Chamber or something, and Edge came out and won.
It sounded familiar. Oh, I miss Edge. I liked Edge. Like growing up, I didn't like him because he was mean to John Cena. But
you're
now that I understand it,
you're an Edge head.
I like Edge.
So who are you picking?
Oh fuck! It's hard for me not to pick Alexa Bliss. I want to say, dude, this is hard. This is hard.
It's hard as a wiener.
You guys have to listen to me think.
This is entertaining as fuck.
I'm allowed to change this, right? Like if I text you before the show, that counts as an official change, right?
There's got to be a good reason. You got to be like, oh, they just released some information that Alexa Bliss is no longer in the match. Or something in the match changes. It's got to be a good reason.
I guess Alexa Bliss then.
All right, he's going with Alexa Bliss, folks. So am I. All right.
Being safe.
All right, what's the last match? Go for it.
It's such a safe pick. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think it's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think there's... I think it would be something along the lines of, like, maybe, like, they'll build up more tension because, like, Sasha can, like, blame Bayley for, like, fucking something up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, listen to what I'm saying and remember this. Make a note to not forget what I'm about to tell you, okay? Because a lot of times I tell you something like, remember when I said this last week? And we're like, remember this.
Hold on, let me get my notepad out here.
Remember this.
Wait, I'm not ready. My notepad's not out.
You can't write it all down.
Okay.
This is what's going to happen, okay? Alexa Bliss wins this match. Nia Jax. Oh, it's not going to work. Okay, Alexa Bliss wins this match, okay? Asuka beats Nia Jax. Asuka challenges Charlotte, and she's fighting Charlotte at WrestleMania. Alexa Bliss no longer has an opponent at WrestleMania. Nia Jax wins, and she fights Alexa Bliss.
Okay, I'm trying to write this all down.
I told you it's not going to work.
Asuka beats Nia.
Asuka's going to beat Nia Jax, so we're going to be like, oh, Nia Jax isn't in the match at WrestleMania anymore. And everyone's going to think Asuka's picking Alexa Bliss. Asuka's going to pick Charlotte instead. So Alexa Bliss won't have an opponent now. Nia Jax is going to win some sort of match to make her fight Alexa Bliss. That's what's going to happen. Asuka's going to pick Charlotte Flair, and Nia Jax is going to end up winning a match to fight Alexa Bliss at Mania. This is all that's going to happen. That's what's going to happen.
Alexa fights Nia Jax at WrestleMania.
That's what's going to happen. Like, she's going to be relieved that Nia Jax didn't beat Asuka because she's just going to have to fight Asuka, but Asuka's not going to pick her. She's going to pick Charlotte instead. And then Alexa Bliss is going to have to fight Nia. And unfortunately, I bet Nia wins at WrestleMania, which would be dumb. But anyway, I pick Alexa Bliss. All right, what's the last match?
Man, you're good. It makes sense. Yeah. I see those pieces falling together now. John Cena versus Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor versus Braun Strowman versus Elias versus The Miz versus Seth Rollins in a 7-way elimination chamber.
Yeah, you were paying attention.
It's kind of like a 3-way thing that they're starting. They said
they're starting
with 3 people.
They're starting with 3. Yeah.
So does that mean like?
And this is for the number. This is the winner fights Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, obviously.
So it's like Royal Rumble. It's not like it's not gauntlet style then, right?
Well, it's in as much as like every 5 minutes someone comes in, whether someone got eliminated or not. So there could be 7 minutes in there at once. There could be 2 at once. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I understand now.
This is rough. Okay, I'm crossing off who it won't be for me to.
Who's it starting with?
All we know is that Miz is the first person. We don't know who the other 2 are.
Wait, what's the order for the women's one? Do we know?
No.
That I feel like should make a difference.
You would think.
They could have worked that into like some of the past fucking shows and like have people battle like how they're doing with the men's one. Have them battle for who gets to go last and shit.
Yeah, they should have.
They should have.
They didn't.
Equality, my ass.
All right, so who are you picking here, buddy?
Is this in the correct order then?
Well, I mean, it's...
This makes a huge difference.
Well, the only order is that we know Miz is first and Elias is last. That's all we know.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Well, Elias isn't winning. So, not Elias.
I have Elias crossed off mine.
The Miz also is not winning.
I have the Miz crossed off mine. I have one more crossed off immediately.
This is where it's getting tough for me. I think it'd be overly obvious for Braun Strowman to win.
Yeah. I could agree with that.
But that wasn't the person you were referring to.
I don't think Cena has any chance in this. That's just my opinion. I don't think
that's who I thought it was going to be. I felt like I don't know, just because of how stupid they are.
Yeah, they should do. They should have the main event of WrestleMania be the tag match with Rousey and have Cena fight Brock Lesnar in the undercard main event. They really fuck over everybody.
Wait, what? Have
Cena fight fucking Lesnar in the fucking world title match, and then end the show with Rousey and Stephanie and Triple H and Rock. Oh my god, it'd be the worst WrestleMania ever. I'm picking Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is who I thought would win the Rumble, and I was like, if he didn't win the Rumble, it'd be Nakamura, but Reigns is still going to win and fight Lesnar. I'm going with Roman Reigns.
And the winner gets to fight the guy who's not really ever there.
Yeah,
right?
He gets to fight the Ghost. He's not the Beast, he's the Ghost, Brock Lesnar. I want it to be Balor more than anything, but I don't think Balor's going to win it.
Yeah, I agree with you here.
He should, though. They should do a David versus Goliath type deal with Balor and Lesnar. It'd be amazing, but they're not going to, because they suck.
Yeah, I just I can't see it being not Roman Reigns. Because the way you're describing it's at WrestleMania they're going to be fighting Brock Lesnar. It's who the WWE cares about the most, which is obviously Roman Reigns,
dude. And also, I think that's one of the reasons Reigns was the first person out. He was the first person out of the Gauntlet match. This will kind of redeem that, you know what I mean? Because he lost so fast in the Gauntlet match, he's going to win Elimination Chamber. And here's another thing funny, too. I read last fucking year after WrestleMania happened. This was almost a year ago that Vince wanted to do Reigns and Lesnar this year. A year ago.
It's shaping up like that.
I read that he wanted to, and I'm like, I got to go with Reigns.
Roman Reigns it is.
You have a very good chance of beating me with these predictions.
I want to change my Alexa Bliss one just to make it more different, though.
Well, I mean, you do what you want to do. As of right now, we have everyone the same except for the tag match.
The tag match, yeah.
This is your chance to change it if you want to.
What would make more sense between Bayley and Sasha? That like Bayley wins it and Sasha gets jealous and starts being a fucking bitch, or that Sasha wins it and Bayley's like, good job. I guess Bayley.
It's hard to say because they could do something where Bayley wins it and then Sasha turns on her because she's jealous. But then WrestleMania always seems a lot of times to be like where the baby face is like chasing the title and then that's their big reward at WrestleMania to win the title. Like, dude, what's really funny is fucking WrestleMania, I think it was 16. Triple H was the first bad guy to ever win the main event of WrestleMania in 16 years. Because WrestleMania has always been like the good guy prevails type thing, you know?
Sasha. I changed mine to Sasha.
Oh my god, look at you. You crazy bastard.
Mm-hmm. That's my wild card pick of the match. Yeah.
My wild card pick is Roman Reigns, whatever. Whatever.
Your unsafe pick of the match is Roman Reigns.
I should go to Finn Balor just out of spite because I want him to win so bad. But I know
you're still going to be rooting for him, right?
I'm changing mine to Balor. I don't care about losing. I'm picking Finn Balor. I have to support this man.
I mean,
Finn Balor. Finn Balor's going to be like the first fucking guy eliminated. I'm going to be so mad.
I don't think they'll eliminate him first.
I
bet you the last three people are no, probably not. It probably, dude, would be really like awesome is that Finn. Wait, when you said David and Goliath, you were referring to Brock and Finn, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say if the last fucking two people were fucking Finn and
Strowman.
Finn and Strowman, that'd be insane.
I think the last three are going to be Reigns, Cena, and Strowman.
That's boring.
Very boring.
If it comes down to those three, I feel like it's really obvious that Reigns wins then.
If it comes down to Reigns and Balor and Reigns wins, it's going to be the most depressing night of my life. Because nobody's sitting there with they're going to build the hope and build it just to crush it like Rusev right at the end. That's what I didn't get to. I didn't bring that up earlier. I wanted to bring that up.
Rusev sucks.
Yeah, no. Okay, so have you noticed something missing from the last 2 weeks of SmackDown? Rusev Day. So,
and
Vince,
it's always Rusev Day.
It is. Vince would always talk about you got to reach for that brass ring, which basically means you need to get yourself over. Do what it takes to get yourself over. What happens when you get yourself over and the crowd cheers you? They take you off TV for 2 fucking weeks to cool you down.
Why?
Fuck WWE. Fuck them. Rusev got over on his own when him and fucking Aiden with this Rusev Day shit, and they're so over they just took him off TV for the past 2 weeks.
So that's why they did that.
I mean, that's not necessarily why they did it. But
that's all rumor and innuendo.
That's just my conspiracy theory, but WWE always does shit where people start getting over and they just cool them. They just fucking it's stupid. If Rusev Day is so popular, why wouldn't you be featuring him more and more as opposed to taking him away?
They just don't have a story for him.
Come up with you got 36 fucking writers, man.
Speaking of not having a story for him,
that didn't work.
Do you see what I posted on our Instagram about Joss Whedon? Did you read the article?
No, we're gonna cover that tomorrow.
Oh my god, I'm gonna talk to you about the article after this, and you guys can tune in. That's some.
That's a hook right there.
That's a hook. Tune into our regular show, and we'll talk about why Joss Whedon is full of shit.
DC sucks. All right, that's it. That's we're done. That's our wrestling show. So go to as we said, go to YouTube, Breakroom BS, and subscribe. Links to everything's on there. Facebook, Instagram, all that shit. You can click on it there. Yeah, so do that and subscribe because we still have the same amount of subscribers we had 3 months ago. Come on, baby, get on there, get going.
Yeah, share us with your friends on YouTube if you want to be shunned, or your friends on Facebook if you want to be shunned.
Oh, and also make sure that you guys subscribe to Son of Knives Gaming. That's our boy.
Son of Knives. That's our boy James.
Son of Knives Gaming on there. He does a lot of playing games and saying funny things.
I pointed that out to you, right?
What?
Their microphone serial number is U37.
He did.
That's crazy.
He did. That's it for this week. You guys have a great time.
Enjoy the chamber.
Happy Rusev Day. Yeah.